So, Karma, there's two things that I see happening right now. I see buyers walking into new construction and they just talk to the on-site agent, or they call the listing agent. So the listing agent would be the person whose sign is in the yard. So they just call on that sign. And they think sometimes that that's the same as having their own agent.
Right.
So with new construction, kind of give me a little bit of why that's not the same.
So the agent, either on site or with the sign in the yard, represents the seller, which if it's the agent in the office, that's the builder. That's not you. They'll let you come in, they'll let you put a contract down. They'll, let you see the house, let you pick out everything you want to, but they don't represent you. If you were to, hire one of us as your representation, we would represent you.
So I think some of the confusion comes in, what does this word represent mean? Because if I want you to represent me, what is the difference to the buyer?
So the difference is going over the contract with you, explaining exactly what each paragraph means, because you may interpret it one way and think, oh, that's fine. But it could be something as easy as, oh, you have to have an inspection by this date. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Or just different things. And so we would be here for you to specifically say what your interest is in the home. And if it's something we think's not a good idea for you, or, something that we might want to go in and say, this doesn't sound quite right to me, that's not something that the person in the office would probably say to you.
Yeah, especially a lot of times first-time home buyers, because with new construction or a resale home, a lot of times first-time home buyers don't necessarily think, oh, I can have a home inspection. Even new construction, we recommend a home inspection because they definitely find stuff because it's being built by humans. But that, just little things like that. Another one that comes up sometimes is earnest money. Because if you're talking to somebody that represents the seller, obviously the earnest money, the higher it is.
Yes.
And the more ways that it can be returned to the seller is what they're interested in. But if you're working with somebody representing you as a buyer, it's a different conversation.
Yes.
Because our job as a buyer's agent is to protect your earnest money.
And it can be a lot of money compared to a resale home, or it's more money than putting it down on a resale usually, and you don't obviously want to lose that. And it's easier for you to lose money in that sense when you don't understand the contract, or you don't understand, oh, I can't back out for this reason or that reason. That's why we're there to kind of explain that to you.
And somebody might be watching the video that's like, well, I saw Jenny's sign in the yard. Should I not call her? Well, if you call me and you say, hey, Jenny, I saw your sign in the yard. We're interested in buying that house. You would immediately, I would say, well, I'm going to let you work with somebody on the team. So it could be Karma, Sean, somebody on the team, because I have to look out for the seller's best interest, but they'll be able to look out for your best interest. Now, nobody can look out for the agent's best interest.
Right.
We're either looking out for the seller or the buyer.
Right.
So that's why you, on our sides, if you call, you're going to work with somebody on the team, because we want to make sure they're looking out for your best interest. So definitely call us. And I think that representation too is just being a friend through the process.
And building a home is a longer process. It can be 4 months. And so through that 4 months, different things happen in your life, or, in the construction of the home, something can happen. So just learning to navigate that, and,
all that goes into it.
Yeah.
So hopefully this helps.